So I'm at the closing with Susan. We just sold her property in Denver. With Susan's house, we fixed it up with our money so that we could sell it at the top of the market. And I know with this particular deal, we were projecting that you would walk away with about $292, and we hit the market right, and buyers loved the renovation, and we ended up, I think you were somewhere around 320-ish walk away? 320?
329.
Oh, 329. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
330.
So an extra, a little over 35,000 more than we even were projecting. So this went very well.
This has been an absolute wonderful experience for me, because I knew I had to move because of health reasons, but I was afraid, and I must admit, when I bought the house, you sent me notices, if you have any other houses to sell, this is who we are. You sent me a magnet, and I looked at the website, and you showed each and every step, and I kept that magnet on my refrigerator for 5 years, and I thought, if I ever sell the house again, this is where I'm going, and that's what I did. You did more than I ever could have thought could be done. Your workers were absolutely fantastic, because I didn't get to get out of the house as quick as I thought, so they waited an extra week. They didn't mind me coming every week and peeking inside to see what they were doing, and just being amazed at how professional everyone was doing on getting everything done on a timely manner. What you said, you were going to get it done. I was really, when you said it was going to be done by this date, that's exactly what it was done. We had a little hitch with the ledgers, but that was something out of our control.
The buyer's lender kind of delayed our closing by a few days, so that wasn't as smooth as we wanted it to be, but
everything else, you've kept me abreast of what was going on, how things were coming along, what to expect, everything. I just could not speak more highly of how professional you did everything for me.
thank you, sir.
This is more than, you went above and beyond. The way you fixed up the house, I thought, oh my goodness, I should buy it back. The appliances, like I said, I fell in love with the refrigerator. But I had to move. Health reasons are the reason why I was moving. I couldn't keep up with the yard, and I just couldn't keep up with the yard, and if it wasn't for neighbors helping, but I couldn't keep up, and this house deserves so much more, and so that's why I thought, time to sell, time to get into a place that I can keep up.
And most importantly, I think you needed the money to retire off of, so the more, every dollar we could get you, that was the goal here. We needed to get Susan, you need to walk away with the most amount of money possible so you could have a good retirement.
And that's exactly what happened. I'm amazed at just how much it did go for. With all the selling costs of the being financed to upgrade it and do everything for it, I'm just amazed. I cannot speak highly enough about this. This is, it was so cut and dry. You were so explaining everything to me. And when I let you know I do have health problems, I do have the hearing problem, you made a point of making sure that I was knowing of all the steps going in. This is what we need to get done. And because I thought selling a house is a big step. And this is my livelihood. This is my security. And to know that it was handled just as is, I'm hands down on everything. It just, thank you.
Thank you, Susan,
Thank you,
for
Susan.
sharing with potential future sellers too.
You know, I wanted to tell everyone, the workers, how much I appreciated everything that went in. Because, you know, like I said, I wasn't that far away from the house. The neighbors were checking in, and they're saying, "My God, there's a big dumpster in the back." And because when I bought it, it was a pretty nice house. It was a pretty nice house. The woman kept up with it. The latest shingles, roofing, everything. So I thought, it really doesn't need too much. But after I seen what she did, I thought it needed a lot more. Also, me and another neighbor, we were contemplating on upgrading our houses. And I thought to upgrade it for where I wanted, to knock down that one wall, like I said.
Yeah.
I thought it's going to be $50,000, easy, and you did it for $40,000, and it was just like, wow, they did exactly what I wanted done to the house, of how I wanted to fix it up, but I didn't know how to do it. I wasn't that trusting of some of the contractors in the neighborhood. And like I said, I did my paperwork, I did my due diligence and looked into your company over the 5 years of looking what you had done with the other properties. Long established everything. You did everything that you said you
Well,
would.
the beauty is you didn't have to pay for any of the renovation.
I know, I
You
didn't
didn't pay
have
for
to,
anything.
I didn't have to worry about, you know, because the person who had it before me, she had a lot of contracting friends, and they did a closet that I thought, when they took apart the closet, there was holes all over, nail holes, and I said, that probably would have been my job. And so I'm glad I had professionals come in, and he pointed out, this is what needed to be done, this needed to be done. I had a light switch that didn't work, and I thought, her electrician didn't do the job he was supposed to do.
Right.
And it was just like finding an electrician that I know would handle it. And I says, don't worry about it, you're going to sell it, so.
We got it fixed.
And you took down that whole wall altogether and just opened up the place. Everything that I wanted done to that house, you did. And I just thought, wonderful. And how you set it up to sell it, it was, I thought, oh, I could use this. I like this table. and well, I go to a lot of open houses to see how they set up their homes, to see how they set up their yards. I wanted something presentable. I wanted something that I could turn around and show off to my family and say, this is where I live, this is my home, and to show it off. And now these people are going to be able to say, stunning. They've got lilac bushes on the side that you open up the windows, the whole house smells like lilacs. And a nice barbecue area in the back. Everything. An RV space next to the garage, which for me, I rented it out. So I was making my money that way.
Well, I would shake your hand, but with coronavirus, we'll skip that part.
I know,
but
I feel like we have.
thank you for sharing.
Yeah, thank you, Susan.
It's
It's been a pleasure.
oh,